These are my brand new muffin pans that I got from NutriChef just very recently. And I have to say, I don't think I have bought new muffin or cupcake pans for myself in like at least a good 15 years or so. And so I'm really happy that these came in a double pack because I tend to make double batches every time I do bake. We're going to make some cupcakes today. And my old pans, it was really, really hard to scrub off all the crusty stuff that would build up right here in between all the cups. And this one is a really nice, smooth, like non-stick type material. I can tell that everything that gets spilled on the outer edges here is going to come off really easily. I can't wait to use them. I'm sure they're going to bake really evenly. And I'm just really happy to add this to my kitchen. I expect these to last me for several years. And you can see that they're a nice standard cupcake size. I like this gold like color lining that's on here. That means since it's not super dark, they won't overbake and burn on the bottom. That should help quite a bit with that problem and help things just like bake more evenly if you have that kind of problem. Like I have an older oven, and so when I make cupcakes and muffins, in my older pan, which was a much darker color, they seemed to be a little more prone to burning. And I think that this lighter color is supposed to help with that problem, to have more even baking. And the cups themselves are like ever so slightly more shallow than your typical pan. So I'm excited to try that out as well. So once I put the liners in here, the liners will still hold everything in and I'll be able to fill them up all the way. But everything at the top and the bottom should bake a little more evenly because the air will be more able to circulate around the tops of the muffins or cupcakes because it will be sticking out a little bit over the top of the cup. It will also make it a lot easier to remove the cupcakes afterwards because you know the other biggest problem with muffin pans is usually that they're so deep and then your liners are way down there just below the rim, and then you want to take it out right away so that, especially for like cupcakes, so it doesn't get soggy on the bottom while it's cooling down. But it is like impossible to get those out of the pan when they're super hot, when the liner is buried way down there in the cup. So this should also solve that problem. I'll do a little update afterwards and maybe we'll show how much easier it should be to get the cupcakes out of here after baking because of the shallower depth that these cups have. So thanks to NutriChef for selling me a double pack of these so I didn't have to think about it too hard and making a really quality product.